Okay. Hello there, everyone. Now I'm very tired. I'm bored. Okay. Okay. Now today we're going to be reviewing the high grade Disney Gundam, and this is from Gundam Seed. This figure I bought at Hobby Lobby for $25, and except it was 4% off, and I got for 14. So hey, I gotta have 10 green with that price. Instead of paying more than I had to for, I still got a pricing. But still, it's a worth game for 24, 25 bucks. Still, even though there's a repaint of it that is 80, and I don't know if worth 80 bucks to get the same figure in darker colors, but I'll get to that in a second. And let's go over everything about the figure. Accessories, beam stuff, where else. Trust me, I think it's worth looking into it because I know I like it. I like how it looks, and also it is from a show I don't know of. I'll be honest with you, but so yes, let's take a closer look at it. Here's the Destiny Gundam and closer look. I would say it does have a good ring spread, and also done for good reason. Trust me, I could all the effect part you can see on my table. It is actually pretty good with all the accessories you get with it. Alright, here and open hands mint for certain things. I'll get that in a second when I have time to. I would say I don't know if it's animation accurate, but yet again, it's with model kits kind of hard to get down accurately. So technically, and it does use. I don't know if the joints are similar to older model kits, but at that point, I reversed up caring for a while. So, but I would say it looked pretty good actually. Very, very good with coloring. All the panels. And they do move up and down, which means you do have posability. And there's a lot of areas where it will look good if you got like a marker and paint certain areas of it. It would look pretty good actually. Now, with all the accessories, I get that part first before doing anything else. With all the accessories, we have two open hands, but as you can see, they're not the regular open hands. These use one of the beam effects, and you're going to get one of them. For one of the blast effects, which I don't know what it's called, but you give it in either arm. So it's meant to be like this. So I think that's pretty good to have an open hand that don't want to fully want to come off at the time. And you're meant to take these off for it, and the thing is, you're meant to take these off for the shield too. But I'll do that in a second when I get to the shield. I'm probably gonna glue that in. You get a shield which is pretty tiny. I'm gonna be honest with you, and it goes in the same. I think it goes right here, frick, and this area right here in the arm. It is pretty tiny of a shield, which is kind of useless in a way. You get a beam rifle, which those things right here, the red, they're not painted. You gotta do it yourself. And you do get serious with it, but the meaning meant for these things up here. And this is a railgun that you do get, which you're meant to do with this part right here, if I remember properly. You're meant to put it like this, I think it is, and swing the entire, swing this thing all the way around. So, like this, if I remember. Like I said, I don't remember. And you can take it the backpack. But yes, you do have a lot of stuff in the area. Sorry about that. But yes, you do have them. Even with the sword, that will fall off, trust me. Everything with this figure want to fall off at the time. So yes, you do have open storage. It's good, even for the beam rifle, right here in the butt. Like most women say, put it in the butt.
And these right here are for the beam blades, which are good, and you're meant to put these in, I think, in a certain angle, if I remember correctly. So yes, you can use these for little boomerangs, which is fine enough if you're into that. But for me, I will use a sword when you do it because it looks much better. And it does come down beam effect also, which is actually pretty good. So you don't need to worry about buying another beam effect. It just, when you plug in the beam, everything stays in, and that's actually pretty good. You need that to stay in if it wants to. There you go. So it is pretty good, and as you figured in, at the same size of the figures, which is actually pretty good for sizing. Now let me take this freaking beam cannon out of that, and these are posable in case you need to do anything with them. So that is good for posing everything. Now the next thing are these giant wings. We wonder where these go. Well, they have certain places, and if you plug them in properly, which you're meant to, and there are certain holes for you to put these bastards in. It is a little bit of a hassle to get the wings in, but technically it looks good if you do it. So it meant to look like this. I'm doing one wing right now, and I don't have another stand for it until I buy another stand later on. But it looks really good when you get it both in, and the thing is you can show the figure with the swords, or you can show the picture of the swords in, or whatever else. But they look pretty good. It does the easy take apart, which is its two pieces, thank God. And there's really isn't much for the figure actually. There's no back camera for it, which is surprising. And with the back coming off, if you can get it to, let me see real quick. I haven't played with this figure in like a month, trust me. Whoops. But yes, you can see right here, this is how the articulation works within the body, which I think is pretty good. Just let me snap everything together real quick. And this joint, as you can see right here, it's on one of these that I pointed out on the other seed characters. So that's how it works with this one as well. Let me just try to get everything back together. He's talking apart of me. Let me fix it real quick. Okay, I'm back fixing the figure, and I get the back on, and I get the backpack off. Now, with the backpack off, it's much more easier. Well, do something posting off when you have the backpack on. Articulation of the arms, for rotation, go this far. I'm be honest, but it can go pretty high up. And it does, and like I said, one of these joints where you can get more of a good spread. The butt flap doesn't move, but the front flaps do, and you do get a pretty good kick. Double knee joints like usual, when it's not. And with the skirt pieces, let me try to move these out of the way real quick. And when you move these out of the way, and I move all that out of the way, it is a very good spread. Ain't perfect, but you get a good one out of it. The arms are double jointed like usual. Why are they not? And the thing is, you will see a gap going on here once in a while because the thing is, the arm did not want to stay on fully due to it being dumb as hell. It's your center joint for the hands. For the head, like it's your dumb one in the a bit, but you get this far up, not much, and this far down. 360 because I'm ball joint like usual. And the weight is on a ball joint, and that's why I want to fall off more than once. But it is pretty good for what it is. And for the feet, it can crook down, which is a pretty good articulation. And I think the foot is a little plug in here, but it is very limiting if that makes any sense. But it is on a ball joint, if you can see right there. So yes, it is limiting. However, it is okay at best. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Now let's do some size comparisons for other figures because I'm gonna get that out too. I'm gonna put the wings on it, makes it more bigger, and also it makes it for hard space to have that out. Here's the entry grade R93. I would like to get the master grade version, but I don't want to pay too much money for one. Here's Soundwave. He's a forgery class. And here's the master grade RX-70-2 Gundam The Origin. I will pull out a few figures that's when I have to because honestly I don't know. Like, get my final thoughts on the figure and I'll see what you think about it by yourself.
I think it's fantastic, and you should probably get one if you had the money for it. I know for me, I had the money for it, and also I need the money for something else probably. I forgot. But I will say, if you really had the time or money or getting into Gundam for the first time, I would say you get this one, but worry about some parts falling off, worry about some things falling off of it if you're not careful. If so, I mean, wait for the new one. I mean, technically, wait for the one that comes out later. And you want to pay $80 for another one? I'm not gonna pay $80 for me. I'm going to spend money on Transformers and Gundam, but I'm not going to spend $80 on one model kit. I mean, yeah, I'll spend money on a figure that I don't have, like a third party figures. But look, I'm not going to spend $80 on a figure that I already have. I already got 3 of one figure already in my closet. 3 of the same figure in my closet again. Same time with the 3 copies. So I'm not gonna do that to myself and put it myself. There's only slight differences with it. It's a darker color, but that's it. So if you want to buy yourself, buy that one. If you buy the one for cheaper, buy this one. But it's up to you. If you had the money, you get the fun to buy these things. I know a lot of people don't. Go for this one. If not, go for entry grades. Trust me, there's a lot of stuff out there for people to buy, and I know me, it's like money's is very difficult for a lot of us. So if you really have that type of stuff, do what you want. It's your money, what you like, and honestly, buy what you want. This is my own opinion, and this is what I think. You don't think the same thing I do. Trust me. So, would you buy this figure ever? And would you ever get this figure yourself or anyone that you like? Or who's into model kits? Or for yourself? What do you think? Like and subscribe, join the Discord, look at my link tree for all my social media platforms. It's right there in my bio. Trust me, it's all right there. Check me out. So yeah. Have a good day, y'all. Peace out.